Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another special edition of Litter Media Live. I'm your host, Mike Smith, and our interview today brought to you by Classic Brands. Joined by some longtime buddies of Dan and Mike. We have Linda Miller and also Linda Collins of the Altrusa Club, talking about their annual bazaar, year 41, coming up this weekend. All that coming up after this from Classic Brands. Back with Linda Collins and Linda Miller. Golly, 41 years. I think we've probably known each other that long. And no, I wasn't one of their students. I'm probably closer to their age than that. Year 41 of the annual bazaar, and that's this coming Saturday, which is November 8th at the Unioto Elementary. That'll be from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. You guys have been with us, I think, the last few years to talk about this, but there's a lot of people that come into our community. They've just moved in. They're not familiar with things that have been going on the last 40 years. So tell us about the Altrusa Club and what the bazaar is all about.
Okay. You want to start?
The Altrusa Club is a service organization here in Chillicothe, and we raise funds to support literacy in the schools. We also have projects with veterans and with our local National Guard to support veterans organizations and to support the families of the National Guard. We also give out scholarships to seniors, and the money that we raise this weekend is pretty much our budget for the year to support these things.
We also have given money to the schools. We have them on a rotating basis so that we give to all of the schools in Ross County for library books, and we've been fortunate enough to receive the Meade Massey grant, so we have passed that savings, or those monies along to the schools, and they can use those for book fairs so that children who qualify would get to choose a book of their choosing at that. We also have helped with the Hope Clinic as a service project, and we give books to newborns at the hospital. So,
now, while this is not called a Christmas bazaar, it is a great opportunity to buy gifts for a Christmas gift.
absolutely.
Yes.
What types of things do you have each year to sell?
There are, oh my goodness, even though you can buy Christmas gifts, you can also find some beautiful Christmas decorations. Door wreaths, beautifully handmade, just lots of things to help with your decorating in your home. And then there are lots of gifts, and I'm going to defer to Linda. She's in charge of the crafters.
Well, the many of them have jewelry items. They use that. Obviously, our granddaughters started out doing that, making items to sell there to help pay for college expenses, and that's what a lot of people do. They use it as a supplement. Woodworking items, some beautiful things that come through there. Lots of homemade things. Baskets. There's also some metalworks kinds of things, sewing things, people who can do that kind of thing, and crocheting, lots of things like that. So there's probably something there for everybody's taste.
One booth, and I hope she's there again this year, she is a beautiful artist over in the corner. And, I mean, her paintings are gorgeous. So if you are looking to add to any art in your home, they're beautiful.
Now, I've not been to the bazaar, but I have driven past there during the bazaar, and the first time I thought, what in the world is going on there? Is there a ball game or something going on inside there? You draw great crowds for this.
We do. We do charge $1 admission just to, as a to raise money. There are many times that there are cars or people lined up to get in before we unlock the door. This year we have a coffee cart, coffee food truck, whatever you call it, there that will be parked outside so you can enjoy a cup of coffee as you wait for us to open the doors.
Good idea. Yeah, it took 41 years to figure that out. Of course, some of those things might not have been around here, years back. Obviously, volunteers make this thing go. People that contribute the gifts. How many people, do you have any idea, are involved in some way or another as volunteers with the Altrusa or this bazaar?
Well, every member, the only requirement basically we have as a group is that please do not schedule anything for that second Saturday in November so that you can be there to help with the bazaar. And there are 20...
No, there are only 18 members.
18 members now. And so that's not a lot of people to get the job done. Sometimes, we have children or grandchildren who will help us out for a little bit, but and some folks have just come over to say, I could give you a few hours, and that helps out in the kitchen because we do have food that we serve inside as well. So that being said, I would say probably the donors, Linda has done a giant share of the work in getting donations from different businesses, both products and financial donations. And then the rest of the money, as she said, it comes from the vendors pay a fee to have a space there.
Now, we want to remind, because I think one of you mentioned this before, this is at Unioto Elementary building. You've had people in the past that have gone to the high school, and obviously there's nothing going on in there. Yeah.
Well, there's nothing going on. Well, there's probably something going on, but it's not the bazaar.
Not
this. So you need to come to the elementary, which is there on Sandusky Boulevard. But I don't think you'll have a hard time finding where it is. There'll be a lot of cars, as Mike said, that'll be parked around there. On Friday night, we're going to be having, obviously, a playoff at Unioto. So when the vendors are coming to get unloaded, it's going to be kind of chaotic then. But it'll be well worth the time. I'm sure that if you can get there, you find whatever you need on your list and go home with great treasures.
Yeah. Now, there would be nothing wrong with them parking in the high school parking lot.
Oh, no.
Because I know there's rain in the forecast Friday, but I don't think there is on Saturday. So it wouldn't be that big of a stroll. If one parking lot's full, just park in the other parking lot.
Right. We should have enough space. There's a large parking lot in between the elementary and the football field. So there's a big area there they can also use. And Smith's food truck will also be there.
Schmitz will be there.
If you could eat inside with us, and you can pick up Smith's and take home with you. So
as many times as I see them down here, they might as well just build a restaurant down here.
They could probably do it. That's right.
I think they're popular everywhere.
They are.
Anything else about the bazaar or your volunteers you want to talk about?
We also have a raffle that you can participate in. I think we'll have 10 or 11 packages. Brad Park with Dwell Realty has donated a, see if I can get this right, Blackstone flat top gas grill. That if I can get it loaded in my car, will be at the bazaar. It's pretty heavy. And then Altrusa members have contributed a lot of lottery tickets. There are over 100 lottery tickets in that package, so somebody could win a small fortune. We'll hope. We have a Ring doorbell camera donated by Lowe's. We have gift cards from so many downtown merchants. They support us so nicely. I was trying to think what else.
Maggie's has
Maggie's puts together a package of things to pamper ourselves and candles. And of course they have opened the fur
Fur Babies or
Fur Baby Bakery, where they make treats for our pets. So there's this darling box of dog treats that I've had to put up high to keep my dog out of them.
And then Anita Thaxton, one of our members, has
yes.
For several years she has done a beautiful African Ohio State thing. So it's always sought after.
Right.
Yeah.
And Penny's donates some nice Ohio State stuff. And I'll plug my daughter. She donates one of her OSU women's tickets to the raffle.
Now this goes through. Is the ball game on during the bazaar, or is it after this week?
No, it's the Ohio State game.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I didn't know if you had a
have
big
nothing
screen
to focus
TV
on.
up to. If we don't want anything to keep people away from the bazaar. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we open at 9, even if it's a noon game,
Correct.
which I've not heard yet.
Yeah.
I've not paid attention. That gives you 3 hours to come and
Get your shopping in.
Get your shopping in.
And then go relax. Yeah.
Exactly.
And yell at the television.
Yeah.
For the Buckeyes. Again, Linda Collins and Linda Miller of the Altrusa Club. The 41st Annual Bazaar coming up this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Unioto Elementary. There's a $1 admission or donation to get in, and then shop to your heart's content.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Ladies, we certainly appreciate everything that you do because this benefits the entire community and
The whole county, because we donate to every county school.
And city school.
Yeah. So it benefits the whole county.
yeah, good stuff. And we appreciate you and all the years that you've put in, and tell all the volunteers that Litter Media says thanks for what they're doing.
Thank you for doing this and helping us to get the word out. We appreciate that.
You bet. Linda Collins and Linda Miller of Altrusa Club. Our guest today on a special edition of Litter Media Live, brought to you by Classic Brands. I'm Mike Smith.